Have you ever had this moment? You're with someone good, attractive, caring. They treat you right. They do everything you once wished for. And still, you notice someone else. You feel something. You imagine something. You wonder, what if? And instantly, you feel a little guilty. Because logically, there's nothing wrong with your relationship. So why is your mind still looking outside? Most people don't talk about this because it sounds wrong, it sounds disloyal. But if you're honest, you've felt it. Not because your partner is bad, not because something is clearly missing, but because something inside you still wants more. And here's the truth. Most people avoid. This doesn't start in your relationship. It starts in your brain. Your brain is not built for perfect. It's built for new attention, new energy, new excitement. Because new things feel stronger. Think about the beginning of any relationship. The texting, the anticipation, the unknown. Every message feels important. Every interaction feels exciting. Because you don't know what's coming next. And your brain loves that. That feeling you call chemistry is actually intensity, uncertainty, curiosity, the chase. But then something happens. Things become stable. You know they like you. You know they're staying. You know what to expect. And slowly, that intensity drops. Not because the relationship is worse, but because your brain has adapted. And this is where confusion begins. Because now, your relationship feels calm, but your brain misses the rush. So what does it do? It starts scanning again. Not because you want to cheat, not because you don't love your partner, but because your brain is searching for that feeling again. And suddenly, someone new catches your attention. And just like that, the spark comes back. Not because they are better, but because they are new. This is where most people make a mistake. They think, this must mean something is wrong in my relationship. This must mean I chose the wrong person. This must mean I need something else. But that's not what's happening. You're not craving a better person. You're craving a different feeling. And your brain doesn't explain that clearly. It just creates the urge, the curiosity, the pull. And if you don't understand it, you follow it. Now here's where it gets deeper. This isn't just about excitement. It's also about how you learned love. If love in your early life was not stable, if attention came and went, if you had to earn it, if you had to notice changes, then your brain learned something important. Love is not calm. Love is something you chase. So now, when things feel stable, your brain doesn't fully relax. It gets bored. Or worse, it starts feeling like something is missing. Because calm doesn't feel like what you're used to. And that's why some people struggle in healthy relationships. Not because they don't want it, but because their brain doesn't recognize it as exciting. So it creates its own excitement by looking outside, by imagining new people, by chasing new attention. And the worst part is, it feels real. It feels meaningful. It feels like something important is happening. But it's not about the person, it's about the pattern. And once you understand this, everything changes. Because now, you don't panic when you feel that urge. You don't immediately think your relationship is broken. You don't start blaming your partner. You pause, and you ask yourself one simple question. Am I missing a person, or am I missing a feeling? That question changes everything, because most of the time, you already have what you need. You're just not feeling it the same way anymore. And instead of chasing someone new, you can start bringing that feeling back. inside the relationship, you already have new experiences, new conversations, new energy, not a new person. Because the truth is, if you keep chasing new people, you'll keep repeating the same cycle. Excitement, comfort, boredom, new person again and again and again, until you realize the problem was never the person. It was the way your brain was chasing intensity instead of understanding stability. And once you see that clearly, you stop reacting blindly. You stop chasing every new feeling. You stop risking something real for something temporary. And instead, you start choosing differently, not based on impulse, but based on understanding. So if you've ever felt this, if you've ever wondered why you still notice others, even when your relationship is good, now you know. You're not broken. You're not disloyal. You're just human. But the difference is, now you're aware. And awareness is what stops patterns from controlling you. If this made you pause for a second, stay here. Subscribe for more relatable psychology videos like this.